The Pacific Northwest has a reputation of lacking diversity. The truth is, though, Black people live here too. The quirky, artsy, nature-loving culture isn't just for white people.
I like that for Oregon, you're surrounded by nature.
I got into cross stitch.
I really love being in the garden.
In the midst of all this breathtaking beauty, these voices are the evidence that the Black community is here. We persist in building our lives, even as the broader culture attempts to exclude us.
I've had so many people in my life be like, oh, I'm taking your Black card because I didn't fit their box of what they thought a Black person should be.
I feel like a lot of situations you kind of just have to suffer in silence because the dex is already not in your favor.
This stark reality can escalate tenfold if you work in the healthcare system as a nurse.
Being a Black nurse, I have to see everyone's perspective, but no one can see mine.
Welcome to Black Care Matters, the show where we honor the unique experiences of Black nurses working in the Pacific Northwest. I'm your host, Rashida Quinn. In recognizing that Black lives matter, it's crucial that the care for these nurses also matters.
I think being a nurse is part of my purpose for being on this earth, is to connect with people to make their lives better in some way.
Nurses' voices matter. The medical system listens to nurses' voices.
It's this same healthcare system where the influence of cultural white supremacy has left a trail of detrimental consequences. In the stories of each nurse, these harrowing truths are brought to light.
My eyes go to this huge swastika permanently tattooed on this white man's back. My heart starts pumping like, oh my gosh.
We weren't talking about the history of how healthcare has hurt Black bodies and how that hurt is still affecting the community. So they're not going to trust you. And how do you address that?
These are just some of the hurdles nurses have to navigate. But this podcast isn't just a litany of those traumas. These nurses aren't just bearing the burden of white supremacy. This series is the testament that they are rising up, taking a stand, and embodying the change they seek.
It's been difficult to sit in spaces where the people on the other side of the table aren't quite ready to hear what you have to say.
Right.
But you know you have to say it.
I talked to everybody. They probably got sick of me. I talked to deans, I talked to faculty advisors, I talked to all of my instructors because I wanted there to be a space for other Black people coming into the program.
Tune in every month as I engage in heartfelt conversations with diverse nurses, each sharing their unique journey into the nursing field here in the Pacific Northwest. Brace yourself for narratives teeming with joy, unflinching honesty, and an unwavering determination to bring about positive change. If Black care does matter, then the care for these nurses, our nurses, undeniably matters. The question lies in whether we choose to listen. Join us wherever you get your podcasts.